I live in the future. I wear the paperback culture from 1964. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Boom, boom. Let's try that one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Can you call me? Well, you can come up here if you want. You see the join link? I can't get my number right here, man. It's called personal information. You know what I mean? Latoya, I can't drop my number here. You know what I mean? YouTube doesn't let you do that. You know what I mean? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you can call me. You know what I mean? But doesn't mean I'll answer. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, you got my number? You got my number? Because I can't drop it here. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you can call me. Sure. Anybody can call me. You can call me anytime, any time of day, any time of night. I don't give a fuck about that shit. If I don't answer, I don't answer, right? So, there ain't no disrespect, there ain't no hate on that. It's just whatever. It's like whatever. I might have been doing something else, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm looking. Yeah, no hate, no hate. You have my number? Yeah, you can call me. I'm not going to answer because I'm live, man. I might turn my notifications off, you know what I mean? What do I got? Little messages here and here. Oh, yeah, weird people. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, they consider it personal information. I consider myself a public individual, so it's kind of different where I come from. I love Whitney. I love you, Whitney. Yeah, I'll keep putting that link in. You can hit that joining link. If you do that, sure. What up? What up? I don't mind talking to you, of course. We're moving backwards. All I wanted to do was dance with you. All this fucking around. I want to touch toys. Oh yeah. I'm cool. Oh yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Love me all of the time. You say that you need me. They'll always be mine. And I'm feeling glad all over. Glad all over, baby. I'm glad all over. So glad you're mine. Make you happy. You'll never be blue. Because it's love now. It's only me and you. And I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm a glad all over. Oh, baby, I'm a glad all over. So glad you're mine. Other boys may try to take me away. But I know it's in my heart I will stay. I will stay. Because it's love now. It's only yours and mine. And I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm a glad all over. Glad all over. So glad you're mine. Other boys may try to take me away. But I know it's on your side. I will stay. I will stay. Yeah. Because it's love now. It's only yours and mine. And I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm a glad all over. Oh, baby, I'm glad all over. So glad you're mine. Hell yeah, I love this fucking song right here. She don't care for one night stands. Naughty boys with sweaty hands. She got a thing about Thailand wood. The shape of my fingers like a lump of mud. Don't let my baby put a curvy head. I love my baby because she dogs and gas. Reselling points more than once. I'm made of solid love, shaping my body like a lump of mud. I love my big boy, come here. I love my baby because he does it, sounds it, yeah. Work it, 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 work it. Hey, 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 I do. Drop it slow, shipping bucket. Don't have a big butt, cut their head. Don't have a big butt, cut their head. I love my baby because he does it, don't you, yeah. I love my baby because he does it, don't you, yeah. Oh, Amy, I better turn off the music, though. Hold on, give me 1 second, give me 1 second. You know what I mean? Don't you, yeah. Did I get you or what? I lost you, Amy? Oh, shit. Hold on, Amy. Try again, Amy. I apologize. Hold up, hold up. I like it. Amy, try again. That was my bad. I was trying to go change the music or turn it off, you know. I'm sorry, Amy. Try again. I'll drop it again. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I don't know how I fucked it up, but you know what? I do fuck it up because I haven't been in StreamYard in a minute, you know? I do fuck it up. Amy, Amy, of course I'll let you up. Jeez, I just wanted to be able to hear you, you know? Dang it, I'm so sorry, Amy. Try one more time, Amy. I apologize. I know you're not here because you go over there to join, right? I apologize. Amy, try again, try again. That was my bad. I was trying to just go shut the music up. Amy, Amy. There we go. Hello, Amy. What's up?
Hi, what are you doing?
Nothing. Oh, just drinking a little. What are you doing? There you go. There you go. Smirnoff Ice. Wow, that's like sour apple flavor.
Yeah,
Damn, that looks good. That looks good. You know, I can't take it. My stomach can't take it, but you know,
really? It's not that bad. It's okay.
I can't take any clear malts, man. My nephew that died just in a last couple weeks, he died on that clear malts. You know
Oh,
what I
really?
mean? And oh yeah, he was my firstborn nephew, so obviously much younger than me, right? So, but yeah,
Yeah.
it just he didn't survive it, and like I just kind of have like an instinct about it, you know.
Oh, wow. I'm
He's
sorry to
different.
hear that.
He's different than me, honestly. Like, and I understand that because he has Irish blood. I don't have any. You know what I mean? So it's different. But his father passed away like that, but like 20 years above him. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
really sad. He was my firstborn nephew, but yeah, he literally got blood disease, like hepatitis, from drinking that shit, from drinking like Four Loco and that shit.
Wow, that's crazy. That is
Hmm.
crazy. That's the first I hear of it. I don't doubt it, but that's all
Yeah,
I drink. That's all I
yeah,
drink.
yeah, 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 yeah. Nah, I mean, it's just like I have a like sort of a I have my own like standards and instinct about it, so I just try to, keep myself healthy, man, because I'm like 50, you know what I mean? But I still need to run around and I feel like a 17-year-old, so fuck all of them. You know what I mean? Like I'm good, man. I'm good.
Well, that's good. I feel old as fuck. I don't know.
Do you? Yeah,
I,
I know, I know. I hear
it
you.
depends. It depends. Like some days I'm like, fuck yeah, and other days I'm like,
Ah. But I go out there and I do like 4.5 to 6 miles a day on, running back and forth. And I think that keeps me healthy. I think
yeah,
being of good humor keeps me healthy because I don't let shit bring me down. I
yeah.
think that has a lot to do with it. But I also think, hey, I'm half German. The other half is Italian, this and that, and also Moorish. So I feel like, just like I got to stick to my thing. It's
Whatever
sad.
they
It was really sad. Like he's my firstborn nephew. I have a niece that's older than he,
mm,
but she's doing all right. She's just kind of like, woo, she's a vicious one, though. You know what I mean? Like, boy, boy, she's a vicious one.
yeah, I feel old because my son, and here in about 20 minutes, my son is gonna be 23. He's a baby.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
So it's like,
Well,
oh
you met
no.
my baby. She's 13, and she's my only girl, and she's the youngest. She's my only minor. Everybody else is in their 20s. So they're
Oh,
almost peer to my nephew that passed away, my older sons, you know.
yeah. It's
But
it's a real opener.
they don't do any drugs. They don't smoke. They don't drink. They don't do any of that. My kids. You know what I mean? They never did.
Mine drink, and I think three of them smoke. One doesn't.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think they're their own people. They can do what they want. You know what I mean? Like I won't let
Right.
them do hardcore stuff, but as long as I'm involved, it's be chill. Like they're good. They're good. So as long as
Welcome,
they're
welcome, Tiff. Shout out to you and your husband, Texas Tiff. How you doing? I've been watching you guys. You guys are so cool hanging out. David's so funny. Your husband, he's so funny. He's hilarious. That's Texas Tiff in the chat. I don't know if you met her, but they're so cool.
I don't know. I think I'm sub to her. I might be.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
too
shout
sure.
out. How you doing, Tiff? Hey, Tiff, you know what we're doing today? The same thing as every day. Smoking a little weed, doing a live stream, and trying to take over the world.
All of that part.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart, and her husband is so funny. And they let me get away with my little edgy comedy over there too. They're able to laugh it off.
I encourage you. I think it's funny. You have to laugh at life. Like I can't be so uptight all the time.
Hell yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you need like a what is it called? Like a when you pressure release valve. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Pressure release. Yeah. Because if you get
I
all hung up in it, it gets in your heart, it gets in it gets in your veins, and nah, man, you gotta laugh it off, you gotta let it go and stuff like that.
exactly. That's why I try to find humor in everything. Like whether it's bad or good. Like I'm gonna find something, to laugh about it. Like I can't be uptight because then it'll really take that number on me and I'm like done. But if I laugh
Hey,
about it,
I'll tell you this right now, Amy. If you're worried about like somebody else and what they feel about you, and you internalize it, you hurt yourself. They're free. They're not
oh
worried
yeah,
about you. They're walking along happy. They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They don't care.
exactly.
You dropped your oldest son off at college 2 days ago, Tiff. Well, shout out and happy birthday to your son as well, Amy. For real. For
That's
real.
awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, all four of mine are in college. Two graduate in December.
Awesome. Awesome. That's cool.
Yes.
That's cool. Are they gonna do like post grad stuff?
Well, my oldest will graduate with her master's. So
That's good,
hopefully, she'll. I don't know if she wants to keep on going. It's up to her.
right?
But the other one, I don't know either. I think she's gonna stop after this and then like take a
Right.
break and maybe go back. I don't care. I really don't care because they went above and beyond what I expected. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So as
for
long as
sure.
they're happy, I'm good. You know, it's whatever they want.
My father, he doesn't like me or my oldest sister that much. Actually, he hates us, but that's okay. We have two other ones, you know. Only one of them like kind of finished college and that, but then she went
Mm.
to be a teacher. I mean, it's like, dude, be a little more creative. You went back to school after you went to school. Goddamn. You know what I mean? Be a little more creative.
Like my daughter just kind of wanted to go to see if she could do it, and I was like, "Well, hey, I don't care. You know, y'all graduated. Y'all are on your. They're all on their own. They all have their homes. They all have their cars. You know, they're all in college. I don't. As long as they're happy, safe, and secure, good with me. Good with me. Like
Absolutely.
you know,
Amy,
I live in.
I have sacrificed any potential I had just to keep them all together through all this time. You know what I mean? All of
Yeah,
it. You know what
I
I
know
mean? Just to make sure they got big enough and do all that, you know? And like that's the way. It's like it's not for me, it's for them.
it
You know,
is.
I
It
went
is.
to community college and I went to college and I went for 10 fucking 12 years, you know? And I said, "Don't call me doctor cuz I don't have anything behind me. I don't have any sons."
But you went though. That's what counts. You went. You know.
Yeah. I went to be, you know, as productive and to try to learn stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I have two college degrees, but I do nothing with them. Like I just
Right.
have them. So fuck it. You know, I did it. That was the only thing I wanted was to walk a stage before my kids did. And a week before
That's
my
good.
daughter graduated, I did. I graduated from college a week before she graduated from high school. So we were good.
That's
After that,
beautiful.
that was it. So and now they're doing it and I'm like, oh my God, we all hurry up and finish. Like it's a headache, but fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah, my one sister like I don't know, she started working real early like me, you know, like 13, 14. And so, you know, she never went to college, but her kids like, you know, again, her son is the one who died, her firstborn son, you know. But most of her kids, they figured out one way or another. But they went to college, and then you know, graduating wasn't good enough. They were like, we need upper, you know, upper graduate. They needed to do that, but they were trying to escape the situation they were in. You know, they didn't want to live like that anymore. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Some of them just married people, but you know that happens too. Right?
My thing was I wanted them to do better than me. So they
Yeah,
already they did that already. Like they saw me struggle through so much. Like just to keep it together, I was one person with four kids. Like it was
right.
just a rush, you know. I didn't get child support. I didn't get welfare. I didn't get any of that. It was just whatever I could do. So like now it's like, okay, can I borrow 20 bucks? I'm kidding. I don't ask them. I'm just
Right,
but
right.
you know, they're good kids. I couldn't ask for better kids, you know? I always told them, like, when you go out in the world, you're going to represent me and what I did. So don't look foolish. I don't care what you do. Just don't look foolish. Like, make
Nope.
good decisions. And so they have the, you know, like I said, they're perfect. Me, not so much. But them, that's all I'm worried about.
Oh, they got to do better than you. Yeah, I grew up with that with my mom. You know, just like they got to do better than you did. You know, and so I was dedicated with that. I mean,
Yeah.
like even like Texas Tiff, right? In her situation, like I said, she live streams and she does it with her husband and stuff. They don't go up like day to day to day, and you know even, but they do recently a lot. But I'm saying like even like as they were coming in, you know, it's very rare for people to have a good relationship with their husband, wife, and be on here and not get into any of the bullshit. So they're really special people. They are. You know what I mean? Like the way that their relationship works and you know, even the approach just to live streaming, Tiff, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to talk for you, but I'm just saying, like, you know, the fact that you guys do that without the conflict, you keep all that stuff out of your house, you sweep it up, you
Yeah.
know,
You
that's
have
good.
to, do that.
That's good.
You have to, because people love to do that shit to you. Like they
Yep.
love to get the rise out of you. And it's like, it drives me nuts because I'm like, dude, I would never dream of doing that shit to somebody. I just,
Right.
I can't fathom that thought. Like, just
Right.
constantly, you know, and maybe that's where I differ and it bothers me, but I can't do that to people. I'm not. I can be a real bitch. Don't get me wrong, but I
You
don't like
better
to.
in defense and in response. Hell yeah, you got to fight. Oh, three times harder than they did. Yeah.
It takes a lot to get that out of me. A lot. Like I'll get frustrated before like I even remotely show that side because that side is not a good side. Like not at all. Because I won't let loose. I know me. That's why I'm like, leave me alone. Give me a second, and then I'll regroup. Like I know people see me on here all the time, and they're like, "Well, what the fuck?" And I'm like, "Look, this is my real life. That's what I do. I show you what I go through on a daily basis, what I have to face, what I have to go through, what I have to get up to, it's not that easy being me, it's not all, oh, she does her makeup and her nail. No, 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 no. That's for me to calm down. Like everything else happens all at once. And I think people forget that we're all human.
Right.
We
Right.
go through it different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why, like with you, I'm always, hey, I love you because I love you to pieces, and I know you go through it. I go through it. We all go through it. But sometimes I feel that people need to be reminded that. You know what I'm saying? Like I try
Yes.
to stay as positive as possible. I can be a negative Nancy, but I'd rather be a positive outlook for everyone, not just like be ugly and evil and because that chick, I don't like that chick like at
I
all.
work on it. I work on it all the time. And as far as like being human, I mean, like I know that we're human, and everything like that. But a lot of people, they don't have any like they don't invest in humanity. Like some of them they talk a lot of stuff, or they go volunteer and they do that when it's convenient and when it serves them and when it makes them look like a good guy and a leader and stuff like that. But when it comes down to it, I mean, some people offer you all the time. They're like, "Hey, I'll take care of you. Sorry, I mean, you're hungry. I'll help you." And then you're like, "Okay, well, it would help if you sent me a burrito because you said." And then they don't do it. And then they
Right,
don't do it. And they would never do it.
right. I'll never offer something that I can't come through with. You know what I mean? Like I don't like to have people waiting or wanting that from me. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna tell
Yeah,
you, hey, Unc, I'm gonna send you like $100 and never send it. Like that's not
they
cool.
do it all the time. Yeah, they. I say, yeah, come on, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hold my breath in the corner here and just fall out. Before you do it, I'll just fall out. Cheers, 840. How you doing, brother? How you doing, my man?
It's just not cool. Like I know what that feels like to wait. It sucks.
Yo, 840. How you doing, Dick Tooth?
Oh my God.
He said his TO called them all Dick Tooth. I always ask. I'm like, what'd your TO call you? Because they always had names. He said Dick Tooth. Because, they don't want to remember the kids' names. So I'm just, that's one thing my ex always told me, lean in. Whatever your role is, just lean in. Be more you than you. So yeah, I was like, so what did they call you? And he said, Dick Tooth. I always got to ask.
You know what? I thought mine was bad, but it's not that bad. Damn.
Right. Well, it doesn't matter. It's like I ask all the time. Sometimes like, oh shit, like Jug, he said, Frank and Beans. That's what they called us. It's like there's always something though. Like my great grandmother, she called everybody John. You know, and then you'd be like, my name's Amy, and she's like, yeah, whatever, John. That's what my great grandmother would say. She didn't give a fuck. She didn't care.
But when it's so long, you figure they put so much time on Earth. Like screw it, let them do what they want to
Yep.
do. That's how I saw it. That's exactly how I saw it. When my grandma got that age, I was like, screw it. Whatever you want to say it. Whatever you want to do it. Like, you've been here 92 years, go right ahead. And she sure as hell did it. Like,
Exactly. Hey, look, I mean, the elders, like, they earn their little point to be lazy or whatever, and they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And that's all right because it doesn't mean they don't love you. It's just like they want to create that, a little bit of distance. You're like, you're all the same. So I call
I
everybody primo.
never
I
bothered
call
me
everybody
one bit.
primo because they call me Tio. I say, oh, well, okay, you're all my cousins. I don't know if you're her cousin, her mom. It's just like everybody's primo. I don't care.
Mhm.
I got to take it.
And my grandma's thing was everybody was the V word. You were a bitch, she was a bitch, they were all, and I'm like, lady, can you hang out? And she's like, nope. And it was funny because she had dementia, but she never forgot who I was.
Right,
Only
right,
two moments, but like not too many, right? So one time she was already like we knew she was already getting close, right? And she had grabbed me one time, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And she goes, "You know what? Let me tell you something." And I was like, "Oh, here we go!" Like I was waiting for it, right? She goes,
right,
"You're
right,
real." She was like, "You're a real beauty," and I was like, "Well, I learned it from you." And she like let
right,
go of me. She let go of me, and she's like, "I said, well, I learned from the best." She never called me that again. It was hilarious. I was
right,
like,
right, right. Yeah, you won. Yeah, I
"Listen,
know. 840. I know, man. You say, hey, my G's. You know, my G. Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, of
yeah,
course. I hear you.
it's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. Like, like my mom calls everybody Mija, like her
Yeah,
daughter. And it's like, okay, well,
exactly.
it is what it is. Fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? We all answer to it. Doesn't matter. So we get
Right,
it. I
right.
mean, they're nicknames. If that's what helps you remember them, screw it. Like, it is
I
what it
couldn't.
is.
Yeah, yeah. My mother, what she would do is just mix everybody's name up when she was upset. She'd be like, "Hey, you and that and that." She would name everybody she knew. You know what I mean? Because she'd be upset and flustered. She would just name everybody, and she's like, "Whoever the fuck you are, you're pissing me off right now." You know what I mean? Like, I
My
don't even
mom
know
does
right
that.
now.
But it's funny
Oh
because
shit.
I'm a child and I'm like, Mom, who are all these people that you're naming? Like, I'm the only
Yep.
kid you have. And she's like, well, just get away. I'm like, okay, bye.
I remember. I'll never forget when you were out there with your mom and you were shopping because she was so funny and she just because you were leading the camera and running the basket and she just kept coming back and I was like oh my gosh she was pulling products you guys didn't want and just just being funny. She was so funny, man.
And she really is like that though. It's not people think I'm faking it. No, that is my mom all the freaking time. It's hilarious. Like it gets annoying at times because like you want her to like catch that act right or whatever. But I told my daughter one day, I was like, it's good content because your grandma does it like willingly. Like that is her in a nutshell. We can go to Walmart
Right.
and she gets lost. And it's like, we'll go to the grocery store. She gets lost. I'm like, just let her do her. Like, I mean, screw it. She's good. I mean, hey, we'll find her.
On my whatnot sales, like my primos over there and stuff, they're always like, listen, Tio, you watched that last week, and I'm like, well, I fucking forgot. Like, what are you doing? You want to hassle me right now? And then they send me messages. I watched the DVD you sent me, and I was like, which one? And they're like, what do you mean, which one? I'm like, dude, come on, don't hassle me, don't hassle me, man.
That's my mom. Like, I'll tell her something. She's like, I totally forgot that you said that. And I'm like, dude, I just told you 5 minutes ago. And she's like, and I'm
Right.
like, okay, whatever. But if you ask her about like Law and Order or something like that, she knows exactly what you're talking about. And I'm like, I guess shit, like whatever.
That's
But
right. Hey, she's right. Don't waste time remembering shit that don't matter. You see what I'm saying? She's using
yeah,
her brain pools for what matters. I get that. I get that.
yeah, she's like, eventually it'll hit me. And I'm like, okay, well, when it hits you, we're gonna be way off subject, but and it does, it'll hit her. And I'm like, what the
Yeah.
hell are you talking about? And she's like, well, remember? And I'm like, no, but okay, whatever you say. Like, and then it's like, I have that brain fart. And I'm like, well, when did we talk about this? And she's like, well, I don't remember when. And I'm like, okay, this isn't helping me. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
When my dad is in his when he's in his hot ears and he can't hear nobody, you know what I mean? He's just covering them up.
Yeah.
He'll just he'll lash out a little bit, and then I'll just give him like a useless problem to solve, and I'll be like, "Well, I gotta go now." Except, and then I'll give him like a useless problem to solve. That'll make him feel better. And then when he
Yeah.
comes back, he'll talk to me again and like a little bit like on the level, and then he'll be like, uh, He'll be like, it's really funny that I don't remember anything to your benefit. I only remember the bad shit. And I'm like, yeah, it is pretty funny, but I love you, man. I don't care.
You just
I
get
don't
to a
care.
point in life where you just let it go. Like I let a lot of things go. Like, my mom and I would never got along, like never. But
Yeah.
when my grandma got sick, I was like, look, that's in the past. We have to worry about here. If I
Right.
let it go, you need to let it go. So we did. And we just
Right.
learned, like, I live in the garage apartment, my mom lives in the house.
Right.
So we're separate with separate living, same property, separate houses. But
Right.
it's
Right.
just like here, we both learned that when it gets heated, we need to walk away. And then later
Right.
on, like, once it calms down, then we can talk. And it works. So I'm like, don't if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Too much. Too much female energy, man. Like clash, clash.
And when my daughter's here, it's even worse. Cause then
Oh
it's
yeah. Oh
screaming.
yeah.
And my daughter's my exact twin, so it's like, oh my god, like that gets annoying. So it's like, no, I gotta go. I'll walk. Like we've all three walked away at one time. And my daughter, my daughter's so funny because she don't live here, right? She was like, "Well,
Right.
where do we go?" And I was like, "I don't know where you're gonna go, chick. Just like go to a different room. I don't know what to tell you."
Yeah, but you understand, I'm overstimulated with all this. I mean, you gotta go or I gotta go, one thing or another. You know what I mean, right now.
Right. But my daughter's good though because she takes my mom out like on the weekends, so it's like it's my break. Like on the
Right.
weekends, she'll take my mom, and I'm like, okay, I love her for it because she didn't have to, but her and my mom, they're like the way I was with my grandmother. So it's like it passed down, another generation. So I'm good with it. It's just when she brings her back and she's like, here, it's your turn. I'm like, hold on. You had her out all day. What did y'all do? So I don't like surprises. Because
Right.
they drink, and they'll come home shit faced. And then I have to deal with it. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not even drunk yet. Y'all better wait. Like,
Right.
it's,
Right.
we're bad.
Yep. Yep. My best supporters over there on whatnot. My primos. I'll tell them. I'll tell them like, hey, don't talk to me now. Talk to me when I'm at home and I'm drunk because I don't understand you right now. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't get you right now. I learned everything when I was drunk. I gotta get
Exactly.
back. I gotta get back.
That's the way we are here. I'm like, hold on, mom. I haven't had my first beer yet. Like, wait.
Yeah.
And she's like,
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea. And she'll start drinking. And then we're like, okay, what is it you wanted to talk about? And then we're able to get through the combo. And I'm like, whatever works, pick whatever works.
That's
It's
that
just,
anxiety medication, man. That's an anxiety
yeah,
medication. Give me
yes.
like 2 minutes. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, unless one of my sons is in there. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I mean, 2 minutes. I said, right? I'll be right back. Okay. You never know, man. I got a lot of kids in here.
My fucking
Like honestly, Amy, I've been working so hard. Like I said, I mean, I just realized. Oh shoot, you left. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I don't know, man, but I've been working so hard to change negativity in my approach. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want any negativity. I want to have openness and everything. It's just, I got decades of training behind me, that I'm trying to shed off. But yeah. Oh shoot, I'm sorry I lost you, Amy. Oh, maybe you'll come back too. I don't know. I don't know. I'll definitely share the link again. That's all I can do. Call everyone G. That way you don't have to remember. And then they ask me, didn't you know? Didn't you know you said that last week? And I'm like, what are you hassling me for, man? What are you hassling me for? You know what I mean? Did that work? Yeah, yeah. I shared it again. I'm sorry, Amy. I don't know what happened. I had to go to the bathroom real quick, and I just made sure they weren't there. Damn, if I missed something. Well, I only have so many StreamYard hours, so I guess it can't hurt that bad. But yeah, I try my best, man. I've been trying to squash negativity. I know I got to change my life. It's just like, how do you do that from here? It's so entrenched. There's so many decades of what you've been doing and everything, and you know, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, and I will change it, and I will change so much. I mean, I have to. But at least I feel like a youngin', and I'm fit enough. I'm fit enough to scrap really hard for like 3 to 4 years from now. And hey, the year after that, I guess, it'll be like at least I'll have Social Security because I'm an old fuck. So shit, I'm ready to scrap. I'm ready to scrap for 3 years. I ain't worried about a thing. Can't be. All I've done is, whether it was like, I guess, what do you want to call it? Like pessimistic or whatever. I've still done it from the love of my heart the whole time. The whole time. Yeah, I know. I don't know how I lost you, Amy. I'm sorry. I definitely had to go to the bathroom just being human. Back as quick as I could. Yep, I got this neuropathy thing. That's the only old man shit that I got. But hey, that's why I keep moving, man. I'm like, nature's gonna stop me from moving, not me, not my intentions, not my drive. Never, never. I would never give up. What's up, y'all? Please chat in. You know what I mean? You're welcome, welcome. Always welcome here. I'll hear you out and everything else. What's up, Kelly? How you doing? And thank you, thank you. Kelly, if you'd like to join in and can, that link is there, and I'll drop it again if you need it. Did he really? I told him though. He asked me 4 times too, Kelly. I told him though. You know what I mean? Woo! You know how I tell people not to throw things like 4 times? I'm like, please share your channel and all this. He just keeps doing it. He just keeps doing it. I'm sorry, Kelly. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just he just does this blunt force. I'm all right, Kelly. I'm doing good. I mean, I'm dealing with shit. I'm dealing with how they try to pick me for their expectations, and how they try to you get what I'm saying. They try to wind you up. They try to make it their story. They try to make it their narrative. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. So the situation that I dealt with, last week and all, I got my advocates on it, stuff like that, Kelly. I'm fine. I do have to change my whole life, and it includes taking people like that, that are taking advantage of me. But even Kyle, like, that's what I'm saying. If he wants an answer that I haven't already given him, it's that he just keeps pushing. He just keeps pushing. And look, I mean, I don't know what he doesn't realize about it, but that's invasive. And I ask him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and then starts over. He'll say, "I'm so sorry," and then he'll do the same thing. What are you sorry about if you keep repeating the behavior? You get what I'm saying, Kelly? So I just can't do it. I can't do it. I've done it for a while because I empathize and I sympathize both. I empathize and sympathize with him. But, it's like a never ending thing. It's like, yeah, yeah, oh, that's like invasive. And then he'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. And then, blah, blah, blah. And then do the fucking same thing, Kelly. That's why. That's why. If somebody tells me back off or chill out or whatever, I have to fucking back off and chill out, don't I? Right? That's why, Kelly. I'm sorry that why would he drag you into it? Honestly, I'm sorry about that too. You've been there with Mike? Yeah, yeah. Right, 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 right. Exactly. Yeah, I know that about Mike. I know that about Mike. Yeah, yeah. Because, I empathize, I sympathize. And, I mean, I honestly, like, would like to be friendly, right? But if you just keep taking liberties and advantage and you keep moving the goalpost, and I know how I'm being played all around the world, it's not even just him. But you know what I'm saying? Like if it keeps going like that, you know, I'm not gonna give him another chance because I feel like I've given him chances over and over, and he'll backpedal and give me, whatever, some sort of talk. Yeah, he's been sending me messages. Like, I can't answer his messages. Why would I? You know what I mean? I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied in that way, right, Kelly? Like, I even tell Senate, because Senate's buddy buddy, with me and stuff. But I tell him, don't bully me. Don't bully me. I know what that is, man. So I believe you. I believe you, Kelly. I know. I've seen it with Mike. I've seen it with Mike and you. I've also seen you keep distance with Kyle enough, to tell him that he could send me a message and I can send you a message and do telephone. You know what I mean? And like I get it because I get it. You know, I just can't dance for y'all. You know what I mean? Like I can't just jump up and do that. Oh, that's okay, Kelly. That's okay. I hope you have a good night. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just too much when somebody is like blunt force. I love you too, Kelly. Thank you. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I've got so much to do. Like I say, I've been like a month trying to change my whole life. And I understand and I thank you so much for being there for me when you know what I mean? Like when I'm lost and just hurt. And you're like, let's heal the hurt so you can see the truth type of thing. And I know you did that. I know, Kelly, that you were throwing out love to me because let's heal the hurt so you can see the truth. Like, let's see how this person, I guess, or this style of approach, they abuse your soft heart, your open love and stuff, and they just push, and come back around, and like I equate that to be the same. I've been being bullied in that way. I mean, so you can tell them if you want, but I'm not answering this shit. I'm not answering this shit because it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be the same thing. Uh, if you take my time away, right, without offering anything, without bringing anything to the table, and you just keep doing it, and I'm like, hey, that's not appropriate, and then you're like, oh, I'm sorry, 3 times, and then you start it over. You get it? That's what I'm getting. I'm just getting hip to that fact, and I just can't be rolled over like that. So he can take it or leave it, man. He can take it or leave it. You must know, in the end, and I've always known this, in the end, it's kind of just self promotion. And there's nothing wrong with self promotion, but there's I'm offering this, come take a look. And then when you got no takers or no stays, it means that you don't have what you're trying to offer. You're kind of offering like it's just smoke. You know what I mean? There's just like you're just blowing smoke. And I can't take it. I don't have time for it, man. The fucking things that I have to do in my changing my whole life type shit, hard, right? Hard, right? So how do I have extra room to tolerate, sort of tomfoolery, as they used to say. I think that's official. I think that's an official term, tomfoolery. Stop fucking trying to fucking gas us up, dude. Stop trying to gas us up. You get your point across. There you go. So yeah, you've been there with Mike. I know. I see it. I see it. I see it. They're not going to be the first. They're not going to be the last. But I got a clean house. I got a clean house in many ways to change my whole life. And all the effort that I put in, I'm not going to let it backslide. I'm not going to let my effort backslide. I won't tolerate it as much. I won't tolerate it anymore, maybe. You know what I mean? I'm sure I'll tolerate some bullshit, some trollery, some tomfoolery, but if you're not being real with me, maybe I've seen it for a while, but I didn't want to fucking snipe. I didn't want to push the button. But if you keep doing it over and over, it's not happenstance anymore. It's like it's your tactic. And if I have to keep sucking up your tactic, I just won't. Especially because I have to grow. I have to grow. So you can tell him all that. I don't think he's going to care. I don't think he's going to care about it. But yeah. Keep winding me up so that you think I'm going to do what you expect me to do, but I don't have to. I don't have to fall for it. I don't have to put up with it. So it's all right. And that's unfortunate too. It's unfortunate that there's some kind of conflict there. I mean, I'm well equipped to deal with it, but shoot, it's unfortunate. Look what they say. What do they say? Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. And you keep fucking pushing me in my wounds and stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because yeah, I tried my best. I tried my best to hear you out and do that and that. But I gotta be more me than me. So there's no way forward, man, without that, man. I gotta be so fucking real. Got no choice. Got no choice. And I don't want drama and conflict, but I'm really, really well equipped to deal with it. You know what I mean? I've actually never lost. I got a good record. Because, man, people take you for a sucker. They take you for a sucker. I won't be. What do you bring beyond that bully? If you're gonna bully and bully, then have something. Substance to keep them in. Substance. Not just an empty game. Got no time for it. I'm sorry I lost you, Amy. Damn it, I was in the fucking pisser, so I don't know where where I lost you. And I turned off the TV and the fucking thing. So I don't know where I lost you, but I'm still here. I'm still here. That's what I said. Instead of going away, I'm gonna fucking change. I've started banning people. I didn't ban people before. I would just time them out, 30 minutes one day, depending on who they were and what they did, type shit. But I gotta keep my fucking place clean now. I gotta keep it out. I can't give you enough leeway to fuck it up. Can't give you enough leeway to fuck it up. Not anymore, man. I'm doing this fucking new path, changing my life, being independent. Wow. I mean, if I protect people's feelings like that, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not getting anywhere doing that. You guys know. I mean, you guys know. You guys know. Because they do. They'll fucking run all over you, man. They'll run all over you. And you know what do they do? What do they do for you? Just being honest. You know, and just filling time saying the same shit over and over. But I'm not gonna do the keep. I'm not gonna keep doing the same thing. Is what I mean to say. You know, I'm not gonna keep doing the same thing. It drives me into the ground. It drives me into the fucking ground. There's so much potential that I put aside to try to keep everybody, keep the peace, and keep them all together. You know, and all that stuff's passed me by. I lost all of that. Doesn't mean I don't have potential from today on, and I'll be more me than me. So that's it. I just can't let people take ground on me anymore. Seriously, you be pulling at me and you want to fucking hang on my pocketbook, and my pocketbook's fucking empty, baby. So you can't just keep hanging on my pocketbook, you know. I gotta push you away, stop, losing dimes out of the corner of it, so I can stuff my dollars in it and keep. I had, I had a literal issue with one of my kids in the day. Where I was trying to keep, a good, I'm a good cook and stuff, so I was trying to keep a good stock of ingredients. And then I would go to make something and one thing would be missing. You know what I mean? And it's just like, where did that go, buddy? Oh, I shoved it up my fucking nose or whatever, something like that, right? And it's like, well, shit, you shoved one piece of it up your nose and the other four ingredients are there or whatever. Now I got nothing. That's net zero for me. That's net zero. I'm tired of net zero. I'm tired of not netting because I've got a plan. I've got, a system. And if you keep sloughing off, what you think is just like, I don't know, an uncountable extra, well, you leave us with net zero. Yeah, there might be 4 out of 5 pieces, but take a clipboard, right? A clipboard is a piece of cardboard. I mean, it's a piece of board, and it's got 2 pins in it, and it's got a back plate, and it's got the flappy part, and then it's got 2 springs, right? Take one of the springs out, and the clipboard is zero. That's a net zero clipboard. Take one spring out of that fucker, and it doesn't work anymore. You know what I mean? So I'm not letting people like siphon off one piece so that I end up with net zero. And I got like 4 out of 5. Well, 4 out of 5 ain't shit is the answer, right? Because I'm missing that one spring, so I'm at net zero now, and I'm not letting that happen anymore. It's too important. Um, I got to do better. Part of it is just cleaning house. Every time I go to sleep, every time I go to sleep, you try to, steal a piece, right? And if I end up with a net zero, I just can't take it anymore. People that come pump me up, fake nice, and all that. Uh, can't do it. Can't do it because I lose it all. And I've been willing to suck it up for too long, and I'm not willing to suck it up anymore. I'm not going to end up with a net zero because of what you siphon off when, my humanity makes me sleep. Not going to do it. I'm not judging your character. I'm not judging your personhood. I'm just saying, like, you're actually just fucking, you're stealing. You're stealing pieces of me. Look, a vampire doesn't take your body, they just take a little bit of blood, but, they end up with your soul. And now you're a corpse. That ain't happening. They don't take the whole corpse. They just take a little bit of the essence, right? That's how vampirism works, right? They don't take your whole corpus. They just take a little bit of your essence, but it ruins the whole thing, doesn't it? Because you lose your humanity. You lose every potential. So it's a net zero. and I'm not doing net zero. They got the number line up there in class, I guess, at school. The number line, right? They say everything is equidistant, you know. You got a -1, you got a -2. There's only one measure between -1 and -2. Okay, sure. But there's a zero, and then there's a one, and there's a two, and there's only one metric between the one and the two. But the metric between one and zero is infinite because it's the difference between something and nothing. And I need a net gain. I don't need a net zero by you chipping away in the fucking background, in the silence, in the dark, and when I'm sleeping. Don't take point 0.5 out of me and make it a zero again. Don't. I need a whole one. I need a whole one. If you understand that analogy, I see it. I see the difference between 1 and 2 is 1. The difference between -1 and -2 is 1. But the difference between 1 and 0 is infinite. Yeah, I might have point 0.7, point 0.8, but that's a net zero, man. It's not a 1. It's not a me. I can't take it anymore, and I won't. I mean, whatever, man. Why do I owe you? Why do I owe you? Dude, rewind it, man. What did Amy say to me before she left? JK, JK. I just wasn't privy to it. Yep. Sometimes, as hard as I work, I still have a net zero. It's not sustainable, man. I have to protect number one. Number one. Point 0.4 is not number one. Can't do anything for you. Now, to keep the peace, I shall be quiet. If anything or nothing comes of it, okay. It's pretty unfortunate because I got a couple of pints left, man. I wouldn't mind chilling with somebody. Totally here to do so, but that's alright. Alright. Be perfectly fine. I'm so glad I have my StreamYard time back, though. I really, it's cool. I mean, I wouldn't spend a fucking dime on it, but at least I'm here. At least I'm here. That's the thing. Instead of going home, I'm cleaning house. If you get what I'm saying, I could just like put a blind eye to it and go away. You know, it doesn't pay me. It's just socializing, man. Like YouTube in general, it's just socializing, getting ready for my next clip. I don't take it for anything else. It's not my job. It's not like people donate or any of that kind of shit, you know. Sometimes they did, but they did it for probably the wrong reasons. I gave them half of everything that they sent back, you know, probably for the wrong reason. I definitely shouldn't have done that, you know what I mean? But I always had hope, you know. Bunch of hope, man. Hope in one hand, shit in the other. See which one fills up first, you know. There's no such thing as fair, you know. So having hope is kind of a fool's errand in that. I'm not bitter about it. What would I expect? Opportunists, you know, opportunists everywhere. And you're picking on the wrong one because I don't have the resource to, like, you know, to bring you up like the way you want, right? Not yet. But when I fucking do, guess what, guys? All of a sudden, you're too late. When I do have it and you weren't down with me for real in my days, in my down days, you know, and when I really have it, you can't have it. You can't share. You won't have it. You got none. You got none. You've been bullying me too. And you thought I didn't see it. See, that's the thing too. It's insultive that you thought I was fucking stupid the whole time. That's insulting. Not taking a net zero in this life, right? Sorry, my son forgot to bring me that energy drink. I have so many packages to do, you know. That's never a net zero, man. That's like running out of time every day type shit. So that's achievements, you know. That's achievements, and I won't backslide on achievements. I gotta keep going, man. Gotta keep going on them. So damn, man, I might have to go to the bathroom again. I hope I don't lose more, but still not mad about it. Might as well do it now, man. Like I said, I got a couple of pints left over here. Wonderful, wonderful. But I better go ahead and, if there isn't a boy in the bathroom, go over there and take a piss again. Cheers, y'all. He's going through the typical list of known knowns, known unknowns, and unknown unknowns. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? A bit of pop psychology, yo. Bit of pop psychology. Well, it's fun for a TV show. It don't matter. No, he doesn't have to be fucking writing the new killer paper or something. It's TV, baby. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, I can't really feel that bad. You know, I've rumbled with groups of them. Groups of them. They were strapped. I feel like I'm, three bullet holes short already. Fuck, I'm a miracle, baby. I'm a miracle, baby. I will have to tell my dad happy birthday tomorrow because of all the lameness that was in our way, dude. You know what I mean? I still love that motherfucker. You know, he might not like me. He's back. He's back in my corner too. Now, especially because he sees, they ain't got my back. He's back in my corner. He knows. Mm. We live in a new world, man, and I'm glad because you know that basically is gonna help me here. Basically gonna help me here. I brush my shoulders, man. Got a join in link there, man. Got a join in link. You can go ahead and hit it up. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see. What are you trying to bring? Hopefully you're not cowardice about it. Because I won't be, man. I never will. Come to the land of the ice and snow. And what do we got? We got some assets here or what? Do we have any assets here or what, dude? Files? Yeah, files are assets. Here we go. I was lying in my bed from my mom. Don't really fucking care. You're so fucking geeked. It was more like a nightmare. They changed the format. There we go. Okay, they changed the format. I knew it. I knew it. I was looking at it. I know.
I was lying in my bed, just staring into space, when I felt an icy chill fall upon my face. The wind began to howl and the house began to creak. And then to my amazement, something crawled beneath the sheets. The smell of cheap perfume began to fill the air. As a cold and clammy hand took off
My underwear.
long silky hair seemed to brush against my thighs. The next thing that I knew, my little soul just started crying. I'm getting head from the dead. I don't know how it happened, but I'm sure glad that it did. I'm getting head from the dead. She's a hooker killed by Jack the Ripper. At least that's what she said. I'm getting head from the dead. I'm getting head from the dead. The next day I awoke in a puddle of cold sweat. Was last night a real or just a dream I can't forget?
It was more like a nightmare.
As soon as I got off, she started sucking on my
In my brain,
I'm getting
I'm
head
getting
from
her
the dead.
to the dead.
I don't know why it happened, but I'm sure glad that it did. I'm getting head from the dead. She's a hooker killed by Jack the Ripper. At least that's
At
what she
least that's
said.
what she said.
I'm getting head from the dead. I'm getting head from the dead. I'm getting head from the dead. I don't know how it happened, but I'm sure glad that it did. I'm getting head from the dead.
Vermelho.
You're gonna be my
Whoop,
radio
whoop.
station tonight thing, baby. Oh yeah, I've been thinking about you. Yo, Steve. Your history. But I'm on my break. Stay on it. Shit. That's what I love about these high school girls, man. I get older, they stay the same age. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Smacked in his head! He smacked in his head! Smacked in his head! He smacked in his head! Going to jail!
Going to jail.
Separated from Lula!
Separated from
You
Lula.
better watch out! Before they depart! We gotta get out of here! We gotta run it on! They gotta leave see! Get away from that wicked old witch! They gotta get down that yellow brick road! They gotta get running and hide and go! Damn! Got a silver dollar here! Coming from the handmaid for Mr. Reindeer, oh yeah! Gotta run and hide! Gotta run and hide! Gotta run and hide! Big Judah! You might, Mr. Mondo! You might even imagine Toto from the Wizard of Oz! Gotta get down that yellow brick road! Gotta get away that wicked, wicked old witch!
Wicked old witch. That mean none of that.
With the skies and the darkness and the scribes and his heat, we're coming down with the great, great sorrow, yeah. The skies and the dark and the skies and the wild, wild, wild nights with the amazing gold. Babe, we go. We're going back now to that Emerald City. Going to the Emerald City now. Gonna take you down to sunny California with the skies and the dark and you're growing and the skies and they go and the dreams of the great, great, great dark above. Oh, it's wild and hard with you, darling, darling, with Bebop and Bebop Baloo. I'm coming for you. Oh, yeah. Coming down with the sky. With the sky. Coming. Oh, there we go. With the dark of the wild, wild, wild nights of the great, great travel of that Emerald City.
Cheers, y'all. What up, fool? Cheers, y'all. Dude. Excuse me. I may have to go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because there's no socializing over here. But that's okay. I know how to go somewhere else. So yeah, I mean, wrapping it up, man. Wrapping it up. I'm not going away. I gotta go socialize elsewhere. Take it for what it is. Because that will be my next step, motherfucker. Ooh. Yeah, I may have to go socialize elsewhere, and that's okay. Thanks for Amy to coming up, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. Love you, mama. Love you, mama. Take care of yourself. Take care of your people. So fucking absurd out here, man. Yo, what's up, eight motherfuckers? Say hi, huh? Nobody said anything, man. Is it all crashed up? Nah, it ain't crashed. Whatever, man. I gotta go socialize elsewhere. I really do. I really do. I've barely eaten in the last 3 days. Thankfully, I made myself a pot of beans yesterday. That got me through. Is it beautiful? Is it wonderful? Fuck no. Fuck no. But I guess it's better than the next thing, Yeah. 18 packages. I gotta make 18 packages, There you go, man. Fucking suck that. Sorry, y'all. Not a word, not a word, Take care of each other, man. Have a good one, have a good one. Yeah, that's for real, man. I gotta go socialize elsewhere, huh? Peace out. See you later. Take care of each other. I'll see you.